And I am noticing that my body is, I'm only losing 1 pound a night, exactly 1 pound. So I said to myself last night when I went to bed, I'm going to be 129 when I get up. And you know what? I was 129 when I got up. And so I know my body's mechanisms now. So when I'm doing the OMAD, I will lose 3 pounds a night. That might be water, it might be fat, but I do find that the scale goes down 3 pounds. And I have an old fashioned scale, so it's pounds. Okay, so when I'm doing the fasting, every night I lose 1 pound exactly. So I know my body's mechanisms, metabolism. I know how it works now. Okay. So those are good things. I'm happy with that. The skin that I was worried about the other day about it looked like it was starting to get crepey. I think as the fast goes along, I lose that because my skin seems to be tightening, but I do use castor oil. I rub it on my belly at night. And so I'll post a picture of my belly again. And you got to give me a break because I am 65, right? So I'm not beautiful, but I'm healthy. Okay, so mouthwashes. I do two. I do a green tea mouthwash because green tea has got a thing in it called catechin or something like that, and it's good for your body, it's good for your teeth, it's good for reset, it's healthy for you. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to start to drink it after my morning breakfast. So, or I'm not going to eat morning breakfast, it will be lunchtime. I'll have it after my lunch because I'm going to continue to do the 16-8 intermittent fast. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is going to kind of shock you because you put this on a cut, right? But I am going to make a mouthwash with it. So I have iodine that you put on a cut, and I use this a lot. I use it to treat my cancer lesions. I use it for my face cancer lesions. I used it to get rid of a corn and a callus I had on my foot, a fungus that I had on my toenail, a thick toenail that was developing. I used iodine. Put it on a cut. I use iodine. So we need iodine in our body, and you can know if you're deficient in iodine by just taking some iodine and putting a dollop of it on your inner arm, okay, because it will stain at a point. So put it on your inner arm. If it disappears, it means that you're deficient in iodine. If it doesn't disappear and it stays on the surface of the skin for a period of time, that means that you're okay with your iodine. Well, I'm deficient, of course. But it's also good for gingivitis, to treat gingivitis. And they say to make a mouthwash with it. So I did. And I do keep a stockpile of iodine. Okay. So you get a glass. And you just simply put some iodine in the glass. And I can tell if it's the right consistency by the color. It's supposed to be a solid amber color, okay? So I got to put some defluorinated water in there. And fluoride, ugh, it's horrible for you. Now, it could be a little bit darker than that, I think. But I think this is going to suffice, and I'll be able to tell by the color. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to put it in your mouth, and you're supposed to swish it in your teeth. And you're supposed to swish it for, don't swallow it, whatever you do, okay? But you swish it in your teeth. I do it 3 times, okay? 3 times, and I don't, it says do it for 2 minutes. I think it was 2 minutes, but I'm just going to swish it in my teeth until I can feel that tingling in my gums, spit it out, and I do it 3 times. Okay, so here we go. I know when I've had it in there where it's absorbing because I can feel my tongue. I can feel it on my tongue. It's almost like my tongue gets kind of like tingly, right? So, yeah, so I did it 3 times. And apparently, if you do this all the time, it even whitens your teeth. So my tongue is feeling kind of like it's kind of tingling to it. So that's my morning routine with all this. I did take my supplements. I'll show you that on another video. But there is a routine to my morning, and it's so long, so long. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to wait a half hour for this to absorb. I don't get my coffee first thing in the morning. I get it maybe an hour in. So I'm going to let this absorb into my system for half an hour, and then I've got to take I brush my teeth with hydroxy apatite and xylitol toothpaste, and then I'm going to take a piece of the xylitol gum and chew it, and then I get my coffee. Oh, let's hope I can make it that long. I shall see you on the next video shortly.